me, my MontyVerse. Join us again as we continue X-Men 97 with episode 2. Nikki, are you ready? Are you excited? Are you enjoying this show?
I thought the first episode was fantastic. I wish I could match your energy.
All right, let's jump right into episode 2, starting it right now.
Previously on X-Men.
Previously on X-Men.
NSA agent Henry.
I love that.
I was gonna say, that was part of the original that they always did.
Always be
I love that they made Iceman a snowman in the flashback picture. Because that is what he looked like in the original comics.
Like you get your hands on Sentinel technology.
eBay, dark web,
I was gonna say, or Craigslist?
Craigslist,
Trask.
Facebook Marketplace.
The last will and testament of Charles
Whoa.
Francis Xavier.
You wrote a whole book?
Whoa.
My X-Men.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Creepy.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Let's get it.
This is the definition of an unskippable intro.
Oh! He can control magnetism. Yeah. He's hairy. That's one of his powers. She's from the South. He's blue. Oh! Oh, wow. Oh, wait, are they,
So this is very different.
Yeah, so is it... Oh, wow. Is it different every episode?
I mean, that would actually be pretty sick.
That's crazy. Oh, that's Asteroid M? This is all stuff from the past seasons.
Oh.
Clash. That poor cameraman.
Oh yeah.
That poor
I just hope he
cameraman.
didn't get stuck with all the debris.
I know, that would suck.
have managed to unload all passengers save one in what has become a Coney Island
Oh no.
Oh no, Coney Island.
In New York.
New York, baby.
Honey, come to me nice and easy.
Oh God.
Can you imagine something like this actually happening?
No, that would be... This is one of my worst nightmares.
That was intense.
Is it Jean or Magneto? Who is it?
Is that who I think it is? Saving?
Oh!
But
He
what would
upgraded the suit.
to both humans and mutants.
I don't get it, Jean.
Ooh, she's very pregnant.
Across the globe, reports are flooding in. Mutants
Oh, wow.
aided and saved by the...
Cyclops actually getting character development.
Whoa!
And we're hearing the international community is closely monitoring the situation.
Oh boy. That's not good.
It's our home, you pig. It's all we have left.
Oh, that's Callisto of the Morlock and the Morlocks.
Regular folks can sleep knowing you demons are down here lurking.
They're like,
Don't hurt.
Oh no, Mega Man's back.
yes. That's Leech. He was in X3,
The death,
The Last Stand.
the indignity of your waste.
Not smart.
Magnetism are intimately acquainted. How unfortunate for you. I am the master of magnetism.
Damn.
Mutants, you get what?
Oh, whoa.
I mean, that's pretty dumb to say when you're literally being attacked by one.
That's crazy. Magneto is so insanely powerful.
Magneto. And I promise
That costume is terrible.
you be afraid again.
Also,
It's
like,
from the comics.
yeah, but still.
I also hate it. I hated it then, I hate it now.
Plenty of us at this table have passed so dirty they don't squeak no matter how much spit you got.
Now, Rogue and Magneto in the comics did have a thing
Oh God.
for a brief period.
Xavier himself thought to use his considerable finances to do the same. Of my desire to honor Charles Xavier's dream of mutant-human coexistence.
Oh, okay. Okay, bro. You didn't have to say it like that.
Using my powers to assess honesty is another matter. Even if I sense
It's a moral quandary.
I know, but that's such a great power to have.
I know, but that crosses a line
Every minute of
that
every...
you can't uncross.
Not a chance. I'm keeping an eye on you.
Oh.
Please, my intentions.
Oh, that's weird. Bad touch.
Xavier wanted this. Maybe he was wrong.
Oh.
Even Charles Xavier can make a mistake.
Oh.
So now, like, Cyclops is back into a corner. If Charles is wrong, what else was he wrong about?
I was possessed by a malevolent cosmic entity intent on consuming all.
Whoa.
That's her original Marvel Girl comic outfit. And also she wore that in the show.
I need to tell you something, and I need you not to judge me too harshly.
Oof.
Or tell Scott.
She's pregnant. What? Gene, I didn't know.
Brought me to this mansion, to this family, to a sister.
Aww, that's so wholesome.
Just ever since I was in Gyric's mind, I can't.
Dialogue is fantastic.
You sound like a mother.
Aww.
Okay, do they ever say what the probability is for two mutants to have a human or not?
About as smooth.
If they did, I don't know.
I wish to be alone.
I like genetics.
Yeah, genetics, math. Math is gross.
With that old bucket of yours.
Back. Not invading. More
I was gonna say that sounds kind of weird,
Yeah.
than he and mine.
even with the disclaimer.
Well, we know. They're friends, but also they're a bromance.
You wouldn't be able to go through with your crusade.
Mm.
Dragged in like a kitty cat's prize.
Xavier.
Demanding their trust. I earned it.
Nice.
I.
I really hope they don't do this.
You would do your best
Oh god.
Oh god!
being alone with me.
How old are they supposed to be? Okay, good.
He.
Do you
I
feel
mean,
your team
He's
still trust
up
me?
there.
I knew.
oh, so they did have a thing.
Long time ago, Eric.
Oh.
Stay in its bag. You hear me?
Oh no. Gambit's gonna be like, hey, bro.
What the F?
What's going on here? Also in the comics, Magneto can touch Rogue. Why? No one knows. I just love how, like, prim and proper Magneto talks. Whoa, what's this about? Hostile much?
I'm sure people still distrust him. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so this is going to be the trial of Magneto, which is based off of Uncanny X-Men number 200, I believe.
Uncanny X-Men.
Yeah, the Uncanny X. It's one of their nom de guerres.
I should have thought twice.
That's actually hilarious.
Yeah.
Our guns aren't affected by you. He's like, bro, you came in a helicopter.
Should I
So you know how this ends.
vindicate my?
No, because this show has a really good way of adapting comics, but changing things about them so that we can't figure out how it ends.
I mean, that's good.
Yeah, it's a proper adaptation. But he was wearing this outfit during that arc, and it's horrendous.
I yield.
Yeah.
It's a fashion faux pas. The gloves, it's just why? Why are they?
Well, no, I think the problem is that it's sleeveless and then the gloves.
It's sleeveless, there's gloves, it's a leotard, it's very tight in the crotch.
Cooper's listing every nasty step Magneto's taken from here to Asteroid M.
Oof.
Oh,
Nice.
he didn't tell me.
Oh.
Not that going around lately.
Dude.
Oh. Okay, so this is interesting.
I'll only have one shot.
The defendant may
Oh,
now
wow.
speak.
Like, the Scott and Jean stuff is also from the comics, but that wasn't Jean in the comics, but we'll talk about it later. It's very confusing.
Because we dared to call God by another name.
Oh, shit. We're getting into it, huh?
Your words, while kind,
Yes.
do nothing to heal those.
He's very charismatic.
And your soundbite indignation will not. You build robots to hunt us.
I mean,
Yeah.
Our power,
Humanity must protect itself.
protection, that is extermination.
Not the worst thing that don't go Magneto's way, don't you think?
oof. Oh, shit.
They must want Magneto.
And the judges, ma'am.
What in the blazes did we do?
You gave a month. You are traitors to your kind.
Wow.
I mean, yeah. I don't think they should be that surprised.
That's what uber bigots, they believe.
Protesters are
Jane,
demanding
gotta get
heads
into
of
the city.
Magneto and
Crowds lost
Oh,
their
shit.
blasted mind.
Logan,
Oh no.
he's here.
Who was he trying to stab?
He had no concept
This
of what
is
she could possibly be talking about.
The best bit ever. Oh no. Get her there, Logan. Jesus.
Wait!
Whoa, God. Nice.
Bro.
Almost there.
Oh, God.
What?
She's going into labor, so you know how women, like, will grab something and squeeze it? She's reaching out with her mind.
This way to the traitor!
I hate how you got the joke and I didn't.
I mean, I've been reading comics my whole life. I understand powers.
You got a name?
Executioner.
Clever.
Oh my God.
Very clever.
Pay for their crime.
Mega Man's gonna sue somebody.
I know, right?
Oh, nice. Energy. These are all, most of these people have energy-based powers. Oh, shit.
Ow.
Wow.
Hurt my friends? Well, now you answer to me.
Yeah. Oh, shit. That's crazy.
Well, you're kind. You act like
Ow.
it hard too. Harder. We just have the dignity not to whine about it.
Oh my God.
I hate your whining just as much as I hate you.
Lady Deathstrike? Oh, Morph. I was like, what? I can't believe I fell for it. Oh, Psylocke.
Scott, hurry!
Jean, you're in.
Oh no.
The baby's coming, Scott!
Oh no.
Fly Cyclops to Jean immediately. Magneto and I will protect the judges.
Oh shit.
You, uncollar Magneto, you!
Well, now who does she think she is?
Do not think. You shall survive.
Yeah.
Oh, she's such a badass.
Storm is so badass.
Do mutant birth.
What?
Can lose control of your powers. And if she needs a C-section,
I'll show you a C-section.
Holy shit.
Darling, I'm here.
This doctor won't deliver.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Can you use your powers to siphon his medical expertise?
Wow.
excuse me?
Oh.
Cyclops, if I slip and touch your baby, my powers...
Rogue, I trust you.
Oh shit.
You all need to...
Sorry, sugar.
Shut the fuck up. Yeah, fuck
Dude,
you.
you're a piece of shit.
Prep an IV and get this lady to a room.
Hell yeah.
I love how they just instantly.
Well, yeah, because the nurses don't want her to suffer. Just because the doctor's a bigot doesn't mean that they are.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
The only thing I'm wondering, did they not prepare or have a doctor ahead of time?
I mean, maybe they were going to do it there. I don't know. Maybe Moira McTaggart was going to do I don't know.
Be animal.
Swords of Revealing Light.
Whoa!
Whoa! They're not going to be able to attack for 3 turns.
I mean, that'd be pretty sick.
That would be sick.
See how their mob man.
Oh!
Good conduct.
Why is she so badass?
I love that. The shock of good conduct.
They're having a lyrical battle right now, the two of them, of who can spit the dopest one-liner. Oh no.
Storm.
Oh no! I know what this is!
No!
Oh no, I know what just happened. Oh no. Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh no, they're doing it. They're actually doing it.
What has he done to me?
Oh no.
If so, I say as I have too many times before.
I have chills right now.
Never. Oh god. You know when Magneto says that. It's funny because Magneto really has 2 power sets. Magnetism and monologuing. Alright, I guess you're not in the mood for
Well,
jokes.
no, you're definitely right though.
Okay. Yeah, it's a very tense situation. I'm trying to cut the tension. Because let's be honest, this is real. Not only is this very dark, I think it's meant to mimic January 6th.
Oh yeah, 100%. No, the parallels are undeniable.
Oh my god, he's crying.
Oh god.
So small I could smite you with a step.
Oh god.
For an old friend has challenged me to remember this view of
What the hell?
and it does not ask you to love or
God.
embrace my kind as your own.
This animation is spitting right now.
Do not make me let you down.
Holy shit.
Aww.
Magneto's spitting.
I mean, that's pretty funny.
Need a name?
That is funny. His eyes.
Did they not talk about this?
Nathan Charles Summers.
Oh, wow. Okay, in the comics, his name is actually Nathan Christopher Charles Summers, named after his father and his surrogate father.
Paris' efforts in saving the tribunal and quelling the insurrection.
Oh, insurrection.
Mm-hmm.
We will begin talks to admit the mutant nation of Genosha into the United Nations.
Nice.
Whoa.
Dark roast.
Well, which to some people,
yeah, I was about to say, to some people that may be poison.
That said, I love darker roasts.
I like a good, nice French dark roast myself.
Does this mean you trust me to carry on Xavier's dream?
That's a loaded question.
This was a good week for our people.
Jesus, he's always spitting.
It affects genetics on a cellular level.
Oh no.
Please. How long?
Permanent.
We'll fix this.
Oh no.
We need to contact you.
That's crazy.
It's crazy because they also foreshadowed it. I just didn't, we just didn't know.
Yeah. This is, it's interesting because I know what they're setting up, and it's fantastic, but,
it's hard.
It's heartbreaking. It's really heartbreaking.
Oh no.
Future is strong, and I cannot rob you of a bond you have more than
Oh, he's got a little starship up there for his dad.
nature to crave connection, as it is also mutant nature.
Ugh, gross.
Yeah, what?
See, look. See? No one knows why. It just...
I mean, I'm sure she liked what he did, but still.
Gross, gross.
Treasure.
What? Want some... You want a brewski?
Much to main.
He's trying. At least Murph is trying.
Oh.
To then sometimes
Ooh.
it break in a
Oh. Oh no. Poor Gambit. He just wanted some beignets. And a nice jambalaya.
Connected gene.
Now I want jambalaya.
So sad.
Now we walk into
Very sad.
Aurora.
It's tough. They can't even find her with Cerebro now.
The blast had your name on it. Should be you leaving, Mon ami.
Yeah. Yeah, Gambit. I'm Team Gambit.
With the basic folk and come right home. Happy as a...
What? She's back already?
Jean?
I need the Xmen.
What?
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 Whoa!
Oh god, they're actually doing this.
Don't tell me, don't tell me.
Oh god, I just don't know what to say. I don't know how much to say. Oh my god,
Go ahead.
From a comic book perspective, like, we have to talk about this episode from a writing perspective because I think it's a really fascinating episode as a whole in terms of like telling the story of the mutants and Magneto and reflecting his past and his future, and also the growth that humanity has experienced between 97 and today, but also from a comic book nerd's perspective, holy shit, there's a lot of goodies in this episode. First and foremost, Magneto. A lot of Magneto stuff from the comics. It's good to see that they're adapting stuff from the classic X-Men stories of the 70s and 80s.
Yeah.
The Claremont runs, the Magneto stuff, all of that's from there.
Right.
Magneto and Rogue, gross, whatever. Whatever, that's from the comics. The Trial of Magneto, all that stuff. But the Storm stuff's really interesting.
Okay.
Because that happens in the comics, but it happens differently. She's attempting to save Gyrick, I think, from assassination or something of that nature, and she gets hit with a blast from a gun created by a mutant that takes away her powers, and it leads to one of the best Storm periods in the character's history, where she spends about 3 years comic time powerless. And during that time, there's the story arc called Life Death, where she bonds with the mutant known as Forge, who appeared in X-Men the Animated Series, and I'm sure will appear again now. And Forge is an amputee. He is he's a paraplegic. He has a leg. He has a prosthetic leg, and he teaches Storm that even if you're missing a part of yourself, it's still important to understand that you have value.
Aww.
And I don't know if that's the direction they're going to go here, but I feel like I have to bring up the events of the comic because they're really good at twisting things here.
Yeah.
So I don't know. In the comics, it was Forge who ended up being the one who built the gun that took away Storm's powers. But again, I don't know if they're going to do that here.
Right.
But just interesting. I just figured I'd point it out just because this does lead to the black leather mohawk era of Storm in the comics, which is pretty iconic in and of itself. She dresses like a biker in all black leather. Really sick look for her as a character. And she shows her worth outside of being one of the most powerful mutants alive. She shows her worth as a character and as a person outside of being a goddess. And I think that's going to be fun to explore in the show. How much do you want? Should I mention about the gene stuff?
Don't nothing that will spoil the. Don't explain.
Should I just mention the clone? Like it's hard to describe.
Don't say
the situation. But the name. Should I name the character?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
I don't want anything.
I just want you guys to know I know what they're doing. Okay.
Well, if our audience doesn't know that you do, then
I just want you guys to know that I know what they're doing. I didn't think they would do that because it's weird. But guess what? This is a show that's very faithful to a point in the comics, and we're doing it. So here we are. Were you surprised?
Yes.
I was surprised.
Well, I mean, more so because I had no idea that was going to happen.
I could have, if you would have told me that they would adapt this stuff, I'd be like, no, you know what? I think that they could go without it. But here we are. We're doing it.
Oh my god.
So, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, but that's great. I like that they're being
fun.
They're being ballsy.
It's very ballsy, very fun, very silly. I hope that they keep this good character stuff with Cyclops going.
Yeah.
And they don't pull X-Men comics of the 2000s and turn him into a D-bag because the movies assassinated his character. So let's just keep him good. Let's just keep him cool. And pretty awesome.
Yeah, because he wasn't the focus, but he was still great in this episode. Other than I know that there was the one line from Logan about, oh, he's not telling you stuff anymore. Yeah. Like, which does happen in the comics. Yes.
Scott becomes less attentive of person.
Yeah. Which is not great. But at the same time, I also know there's a lot going on.
Yeah. So there's a lot going on, but that is something taken from the comics, and I wonder if they're going to explore that, which I'm sure they will, because they introduced another Jean, Billie Jean.
Billie Jean.
Not my lover.
I was going to say we can call her Billie Jean for now.
Or Jane Doe, or Jean Doe.
Oh, that's even better.
Jean Doe, people, which is not her name, so not spoilers.
Yeah.
But that's fun. Another thing I really liked, and we can talk, we can talk.
I can talk.
Now you can talk. I really liked how this episode explored humanity.
Yeah.
And how we've come as a society in the almost 30 years since 1997, which is wild to think about.
Yeah.
And it's been almost 30 years.
Yeah, but at the same time, like you said, it was also a very clear commentary on the insurrection. So it's like,
the January 6th riots.
We still have problems.
We as a society have problems, and this is why the X-Men will always be relevant, no matter how far society comes. Because the UN is just trying to do the just thing, which is, hey, if a mass murderer comes and starts to pretend like he's a good guy, we should probably try him for his crimes.
Yeah.
And he said, like, hey, you guys think you're the good guys, but what about the Sentinels? What about the mutant collars? Right. What about all of these things that you guys created to put my people down, to oppress my people? And it's really fascinating because it does show the dark history of our country, as well as other countries, and how we treat people that are different from us.
Yeah.
And the X-Men are always have fascinating commentary.
Yeah, it's very much this othering, so to speak, because I think it's super fascinating that he brought up when he was...
he is a Holocaust survivor.
Yeah, I like that when he brought that up, and I love the... when he kind of like then twisted around saying that the people he was persecuted with then turned on him,
which is wild.
with his persecutors. And I think that's kind of stuff is very powerful. That's why he is such a compelling character.
Always. Magneto has always been one of the most compelling comic book characters of all time.
And that's why in this episode I struggle to say he shines, because I don't want to say oh, he's so great, but he really...
I think he does shine. I think it's okay to say he shines.
He shines, and especially what he did at the end, because I wasn't sure what was going to happen.
He's trying to be a better man, and that's what's really interesting, because everyone takes offense to Charles' last will and testament. Why would he put Magneto in charge? Why would he do this to us?
Yeah.
But what they're not realizing, which is normal because they're very emotional, what they're not realizing is he didn't do it to them. He did it for Eric.
Yeah, and I mean, a big thing, and that's just within X-Men itself, is one, things are very layered and not always 100% what they seem. And there's a lot going on that they can, I mean, they're the ones that can't read his mind. They don't know where he's coming from 100%.
Well, they can. Jean just won't, which is fair.
Right.
Because if you cross that, it's a very, and we've seen it in Young Justice.
Yeah.
It's what McGann's arc in season 2 of Young Justice is. She crosses that line, and it's very hard to uncross it once you cross it. And Jean has to set up boundaries like that because, or else she would just be an evil mutant that everyone talks about.
Right.
But I really love the exploration of Eric's character here.
Yeah.
Because it's about Charles' belief in him. And the fact that Charles knows, that Eric knows, that as long as Charles is out there, he will keep some of his humanity because Charles will always be there to rein him in. Charles is always there to stop him from crossing the line too far.
Right.
And deep down, even though he doesn't maybe think that, deep down he knows that. So now with Charles gone, he has to he has to really have a self-introspection.
Yeah.
He has to have a look inside and say, what is the person I want to be for mutant kind? And it shows that he's really stepping up. And again, this episode shows his charisma.
Right. Oh, God, yeah.
He's a very charismatic leader, which is why people followed him in the first place. History is full of charismatic leaders. And it shows that they could either be a danger or a force for good. But we have to wait to see if Magnus's intentions are 100%.
I mean, that's the thing. This is episode 2. There's more to be revealed.
More to be revealed. Is Morph Jean? And I love how they had Morph comment on the doorbell because that put in my mind that it can't be Morph because Morph's there. He's in the room already. Great stuff. Fantastic episode.
Oh God, I loved this so much.
It's so beautiful because episode 1 is the fun part of the X-Men.
Yeah.
It showed the team aspects of them, the familial aspects of them. They are a family, they are a team, they are Marvel's Teen Titans.
Yeah.
They are the team that is most like a family.
Yes, and it makes Storm's moment even bigger now.
Oh my God, that moment with Storm and Jean is so heartbreaking.
Oh my, like I said, that was foreshadowing without me at least knowing that was anything close to foreshadowing.
But see, again, the writing is so good. The writing is so good because not only is it foreshadowing, which is very important, but it's foreshadowing in a way that serves the story at large.
Yeah, because if that moment was in a vacuum and nothing of relevancy came out of it would still be great.
But you would know something's going to happen. But by having it do that, your mind's going, oh, I understand. That's really heartbreaking. Oh, is something going to happen to the baby? Your mind never thinks of Storm.
No.
Which is what makes it fantastic.
And not to mention, they really set it up, like Rogue being nervous, like, I don't want to touch him, and then being
Scott's
denied.
Not there.
They were denied.
Wolverine.
It was basically every possible thing that could go wrong was set up. And that's exactly not what happened.
That was hard. I think that was the most heartbreaking moment of the episode. When the doctor said, I'm not delivering a mutant baby, you people. That was heartbreaking. Well, really heartbreaking stuff.
Well, he's just a piece of shit.
Big time piece of shit. F you, doctor.
Yeah.
Glad Rogue sucked your energy. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay up to date on all of the latest content. If you want to check out our other X-Men reactions, click the link on the page. And until next time, guys, stay versed and may the power protect you.